All right, we're back with Untitled. Mikey and Jon X here with you. This is how we do every Thursday, 1 to 2 a.m. right here on 93.5 WVIP. Call us up, 914-636-WVIP. That's 914-636-9847. The email address, Untitled Radio Show, S669@gmail.com. And the MySpace page is myspace.com/Untitled Mikey and A-N-D Jon X. All right, so we are about to get into top story.
All right.
And I think you're going to like this one because it has to do with your favorite topic, not alcohol.
I don't think I have another favorite topic.
No?
No, that's pretty much it.
No. Okay, well, we'll see what you think about this one.
All right, go ahead.
So this top story comes to us from Fox News. Oh, hold on. FoxNews.com. Yes, that's a classic thing we used to do. All right, so headline reads, comes to us from Fox Sexpert. And the headline reads, Orgasmatron promises women instant satisfaction.
Wow.
Okay, see, I knew that would get your attention right there.
Whoa, that's my favorite thing?
Well, anything sexual related, I know you get it.
A machine that's going to make me obsolete?
Well, now you put it that way. Maybe you're right.
All right, go ahead, man.
All right, it says, an evening with your remote is about to be revolutionized. In just 2 to 3 years, you may be erupting into orgasm with the simple touch of a button. A new gadget, the Orgasmatron, basically promises a near-instant orgasm by targeting your lower back. But one question remains. Are we
wait, how low on your back are you talking about?
I don't think they mean. I'll say straight up. I don't think they mean your ass. I don't think they mean that. I don't think we're going the poop shoot route here.
Is that the targeted area?
Okay, but it says, but one question remains: are we wiping out the joy of sex, bypassing the need for foreplay?
I hear what you're saying.
What am I saying? What?
Wiping.
Wow.
I feel like people...
Mind in the gutter. Mind in the gutter. Well, let me ask this question to you. Do you think this Orgasmatron would wipe out the joy of sex, bypassing the need for foreplay? What do you think?
Oh, explain the machine to me, because I don't know. I mean, how does this work? What is it, you know?
Okay, well, let me continue on. It says that the Fox expert, her name is Yvonne K. Fulbright, stated that although the idea of a near-automatic climactic response was as mind-blowing as the orgasmic experience itself, she had to wonder if such instant sexual gratification was for the better. So these questions popped into her head. Pay attention now. 1. Would human sexual relations necessarily be improved if stress over the inability to orgasm were so easily eliminated? 2. Would sex be a better experience if you didn't have to work for satisfaction or for your satisfaction? And 3, could the ability to orgasm effortlessly ultimately foil the relationship red flag, a sexual disorder like lack of orgasm often signals?
Right. Oh, I mean, I don't know how this thing works.
Right.
I mean, is it like... We're talking about it was like a button that you press and, you know, bang, that's it. Describe it.
Well, what is it? What it is, it's put over the lower back. It's like a spinal cord stimulator.
Okay.
And, yeah, you push a button, and it's supposed to actually help chronic back pain.
Okay.
But it was tested out. Dr. Stuart Malloy tested it out on 11 women.
Okay.
11 women who didn't have the ability to have an orgasm anymore.
They're like, oh, my back.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
My back. I need the orgasm.
No, my back still hurts. Yeah. No. Test is still inconclusive.
So it says, when anesthesiologist Dr. Stuart Malloy was working on a device for treating chronic pain, like I was saying before, I'm sure he wasn't thinking that his spinal cord stimulator could one day treat orgasmic function. But soon after powering up an electrode that had been placed into the spine of a woman with chronic back pain, the patient began moaning and hyperventilating. She not only reported decreased pain, but an orgasm.
All right, so but it requires an implant.
Yes.
I like that.
You like that?
I love that.
Oh.
I love the idea behind it, because imagine, like, you're at work
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing whatever.
Yep.
Just kicking it.
Chilling.
You know, doing what you have to do, typing up your reports or whatever, you know, whatever the heck it is that you do at work.
Mm-hmm.
You reach in your pocket, pull out your remote control, hit a button, and your wife at home drops the dishes.
Oops. My bad.
I love that. I love that idea. I personally think it's kind of cool. You know, I don't have to worry about nothing anymore.
No, you know what? You might be right.
Seriously, it's if it facilitates my rolling over and going to sleep faster, I'm all for it.
You are a dick.
I'm like, oh, I'm done. Let me just push this button. Click, click.
Click.
You're done. All right, can I go to bed?
Can I go to sleep now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. It says,
now I got the button, so go fix me a sandwich.
So you got to throw the sandwich in there. But it says here that Malloy decided to conduct a study. This is going back to the study that I was talking about. Malloy decided to conduct a study of 11 women, 6 of whom who have never had an orgasm, and 5 of whom who had lost the ability to orgasm. 10 of the 11 were stimulated by...
So they're just with, you know, weak-ass men, in other words.
Pretty much with weak-ass men, yes.
Yeah. All right.
So 10 of the 11 were stimulated by the device's electrodes, which were implanted into the bottom part of the woman's spinal cord.
Okay.
Using a remote control, Malloy stimulated the device's electrodes, which fire impulses to the brain in blocking pain signals. The women who had orgasms at previous points in their lives interpreted the signal as an orgasm. The women who had never had an orgasm found the sensations pleasurable but not climactic.
All right. It still works, so.
Yeah, so like they got pleasure out of it.
Yeah.
But like, you know, those 5 women didn't have an orgasm.
It's just as weak as the weak ass.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much like a weak man.
Oh man. That's gotta be a disappointment.
Right. Okay, now if you had to take a guess, how much do you think something like this would cost?
Well, it involves an implant. I mean,
yes.
You know,
take that into consideration.
Like surgery or whatever. I'm thinking like $50.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really believe that too, dude.
Yeah, you know, 50 sounds about right.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 more guesses. Higher. Very much higher than $50.
$55. Wait, man, I could go to the latest sex shop down a block and pick up something that'll do just as well. I mean, come on.
Okay, so check this out. It says that the pleasure comes with a price tag.
Go ahead.
$12,000 to be exact. Yes, $12,000 for this Orgasmatron.
Right, but it's, you know,
when it comes out, it's not out yet.
You think about it as an investment. You know what I mean?
Can you make like 3 easy payments or do a payment plan and put it on layaway?
Put it on layaway.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm wondering. You must be able to do that. I mean, who has like $12,000 just to pull out of their pocket and just dump on the counter?
You pay $4,000 and you can get your wife a tingle.
Yeah.
My point is, put it on like a keychain. You don't want to take out the garbage. Click, 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 click. Done.
Don't want to do the dishes. Click, click.
You want to watch Sports Center? Click, click, click.
You don't want to go to your mother-in-law's house? Click, click.
Seriously. I mean, really, it's brilliant. It's genius. You know?
I think it's a good idea.
It's something that
it's an expensive one, but it's good.
It's something men and women can share together. I think it's good for America and good for me.
Right. Okay, so it says currently FDA approved for bladder problems and pain. Malloy's device delivers direct.
Wait, for bladder problems?
Yep.
Huh.
Doesn't go into much detail about the bladder problems.
I can't even. What does your spine have to do with, you know?
Bladder. FDA approved for bladder problems and pain. Malloy's device delivers direct sacral nerve re-stimulation that can result in enhanced sensations, vaginal lubrication, and sexual sensations, including multiple orgasms. Still, experts recommend that women may want to look into this option as a last resort for treating sexual dysfunction. And also, they're saying an Orgasmatron for men is also being investigated. So we may be getting one too.
Oh, we don't really need one.
No. Yeah, well, I got something. I got something already. I got it. It's called my hand.
Righty.
Or lefty. I'm ambidextrous.
That's more for variety's sake.
Right. What have we gotten into? So you think it would be worth the investment?
I highly recommend it.